Sweet souls, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're unboxing the Rooted Woman Oracle by Sharon Blackie and artwork by Hannah Willow. Just wanted to show it comes wrapped up. Now, what's really interesting about this deck is this box is it's magnetic, which is pretty cool. You don't see that a lot from Hay House. But here we have, oh, mine's a little dinged up. Here we have the Rooted Woman Oracle is based on the old myths and folk tales of Europe, in which women are guardians of the natural world, the bearers of wisdom and the root of spiritual and moral authority for the community. It offers a heroine's journey to a sense of rootedness in and belonging to this beautiful, intimate earth. Wow. And Dr. Sharon Blackie, she's a psychologist. That's really cool. I really like that about Hay House. They always have like doctors and stuff, which is cool. And Hannah Willow, very cool artist. And it retails for $26.99 US and $35.99 Canadian. But yeah, it's really cool boxy. Oh, I like this. Oh, there was another deck that I was like, oh, I like this. It was the Enchanted Earth Tarot. That did that too, so that was fun. But here it says, may the rooted women who were our ancestors and the spirits and stories of the lands they lived in guide us on our heroine's journey. Really cool. It's just a new release. I don't know if I've said it already, but from Hay House. We'll get into the guidebook later. I like the vibe so far. The green vibes. Very nice. And then it just has a nice little ribbon here. I'm liking it so far. Looks really cool. Just very nice standard oracle deck. It is standard oracle size. I'll just, I believe 53 cards. Yeah, I was going to say it's a very hefty deck. But yeah, you can totally bend them. Let me just set you up there. You can totally always bend Hay House decks for sure, but wow, it starts at number 2, rooted. Wow, okay. We're just getting right in. Cardstock, yes, matte. It's just the regular Hay House cardstock, if you're familiar with that. Probably should have done that before, but yeah, it's just a regular matte, but it looks very pretty on the back. Very nice. Then, oh, why was this one and this 2? I don't know, but you saw it here first. It was like that. But yeah, let's just get into the rest. I hope you can see. Sometimes I always change the positioning of the camera, so it's always a little different. Oh, I guess they're different. I don't know if the numbering system's different, what that's about, but I'll check that out at the end. But yeah, really pretty artwork so far. I'm enjoying it. This kind of reminds me of the art, just like a little style of the Healing Spirits Oracle. Oh gosh, I'm blanking on the name, but it is also by Hay House as well. And that one had like kind of this artwork vibe going on. So I like it. It's very nice. Yes, I don't think I have any other Sharon Blackie decks, at least to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure I don't, but this is new to me. A lot of mass market decks recently, or a lot of decks recently that have been releasing have been like indie decks that have turned mass market. So that's what's up for the month of February, I believe. But I think this is a new release, like new. To my knowledge, it's a new. But I feel like when I look at it like this, without the light glare, you can see like a whole lot more than what's here. And they're definitely not in order. I don't know why. I think they just came like that, the printing, but the artwork's very lovely. I like this vibe. Again, similar artwork to this is 2. So there's a system here, because there was another one that was 2 as well. Yeah, quest. So we'll get into that in the guidebook. This is also 1. So I guess it's kind of like a cycle kind of thing. Category. We'll look into that. This is a cool card. Wow. Yeah, very lovely. Old Woman of Dreams. Wow, I like it. Very nice. But these cards are a little bit different. Like these ones had squares and then these ones have circles. So there is some kind of system going on for sure. I'm excited to utilize it. I think this has been on pre-order for like ever. It's been like a long time. Wow, this is a character. Yeah. Buried moon. Ooh. Yeah, I just love learning like about the stories about the cards. I feel like it's really neat. So always, that's why I like the guidebooks. They always have like, obviously more interpretations, but they offer lots of wisdom and guidance and more knowledge. So that's cool. This is really nice. Wow. Look at that. Wow. Very pretty. Power of the Land. Whoa. Very cool. Ooh, this one's nice. Wow. Yeah, I like there's lots of colors and just, it's very nice artwork. Very cool. I can't wait to dive into the story. Oh, this is a nice card. You see all those scenery illustrations? Wow. That's really nice. Even the deer or the moose, I don't know. Deer moose. Ooh, yeah, these little accents are nice as well. Very nice. Yeah, lots of green, of course, just like the back. Lots of green. That's a common theme. Yeah, I hope you can see the lighting. Might be a little glary, but it's very, like the colors do come off very nicely. Ooh, this is a nice card. I'm really liking the ocean theme decks recently. I've been getting a lot of those. And meadow. That's really cute. Ooh, makes you think, right? I feel like every card has made me like think about it a lot. Wow, bog. That's a good card for stagnation. Ooh. We're on the last one. Wow, what a beautiful card. The Source of Life. I love that. This is such a cool deck. I really enjoyed it. I was really enthralled, like in each and every card. It's the Rooted Woman Oracle. 53 cards. Wow. We just flew by that. I felt like it just flew by. Let's do a shuffle. I think it's okay. Yeah, I think I just missed the mark just a bit. It happens. We can do it one more time. Get a satisfying one. But yeah, there is, it's just not my day. But there is what is it called? There is a system that we will get into. So it does shuffle well. And we'll just get into it. Okay, bridge. It was just very similar to well as well. So that's pretty cool. And here is the guidebook. I wonder if there's any difference in the back. It says the Rooted Woman Oracle offers you a heroine's journey for the challenging times we live in. It suggests that the journey women need to make today is one that plants us firmly back in the beautiful animate earth, where we belong, grounded and rooted in the land we live in. The cards in this deck are based on the old myths and folktales of Europe, which offer women as the guardians of the natural world, the beating heart of the land, the bearers of wisdom, the root of spiritual and moral authority for the community. They are offered as allies and guides as you embark on your own heroine's journey to be a rooted woman. And then it just says, Dr. Sharon Blackie is an award-winning writer, psychologist, and mythologist who specializes in developing the mythic imagination. Her books include best-selling If Women Rose, Rooted, and Haggitude, the Reimagining the Second Half of Life. Whoa, really cool. But yeah, very nice book. It is like a chunky book, chunky deck. But here we have just the information. and then more information, and then the content. So we have the introduction. There is a hero's journey, oracle deck as a ally guide, how the deck's structured, working with the deck, interpreting the cards, and then some spreads. So maybe we'll dive into like each bit of it and see what's up. And then, oh, okay, so we have the suits. So there's places. And there's more. But there's places, which are triangles. And we have a place. We have bridge, 13, so 54. But there's allies, which are suit 2, so those are circles. And then we have journey, which is a square. And then we have focus cards, so there's 2, which are like a diamond shape. That's interesting. Okay, so let's get into the introduction. Oh, I wonder what this is. I think it's just a poem. I won't read it, but it's just a poem here. And then get into the introduction. So the Rooted Woman Oracle was born from a book, If Woman Rose Rooted, my first nonfiction work published in 2016. In it, I wrote about what I called the eco-heroine's journey, a woman's path out of the wasteland of modern society to a place of nourishment and connection, and to a profound sense of both belonging and to the responsibility for the places where our feet are planted. The book became a word-of-mouth bestseller around the world, reflecting, I believe, the growing and deep-seated yearning of Western women for a stronger sense of connection to our ancestral stories and traditions. The stories that Western civilization has been living by for the past few centuries, stories of limitless growth, of the pursuit of progress as the primary purpose of life, of the super-individualistic and often superhuman hero, of the human separation from and domination over nature are crumbling. The masculine principle has dominated for too long, with its relentless striving for achievement, production, and supremacy, and its focus on intellectual, rational, and goal-oriented ways of being. Feminine qualities of creativity and intuition have for centuries, millennia, have been suppressed, along with relationality, a sense of connectedness not only to our fellow humans, but to our other than humans who share the planet with us, connectedness to the rhythms of nature as well as the rhythms of the physical body, and to the seasons and stages of our lives. I believe that the stories we need to replace the destructive and outdated tales of our patriarchal overculture come from the wellspring of creative, rational wisdom, which belongs to women. This deck offers a way for you to access the stories, old stories, and nourishing traditions of our own ancestral lineages. Stories that sprang from the ground beneath our feet, which emerged directly out of our relationship with our own distinctive landscapes, and which informed the lives of our ancestors. In these old myths and folk tales, women were the guardians of the natural world, the beating heart of land, the bearers of wisdom, the root of spiritual and moral authority for the tribe. In the time between stories that we are living through now, and we face ecological crisis and sociocultural uncertainty, we need more than ever to uncover the stories of the land and the wisdom which is encoded within them. They can help us to cultivate an understanding of the unity of things, a reverence for the interconnectedness of life, a belief in the power of imagination and intuition. They can help us to find a sense of deep embodied belonging to this beautiful animate earth. Wow. Really interesting introduction too. I find it interesting that she was talking about here like the masculine and feminine. There's like a supremacy, masculine supremacy, and there's a little bit of a, feminine suppression. That was interesting. I'm excited to dive into what it offers, but I won't bore you with my reading. I'll leave the pages here if you want to check them out. And then we have here the story, the rest of the story. But yeah. Oh, it says Apollo's Temple at Delphi. How cool. But yeah, I'll leave that here if you want to read that. I also want to read it, but I won't drown you out with my voice. I can already feel it kind of drying up. But yeah, here are the suits too. So what we have, I believe, is places. Here it's going into 3 suits. The deck's 3 suits represent 3 distinct forms of guidance, insight, and inspiration as we walk the path of the heroine's journey, which I described in the previous section. The roots of our ancient traditions are anchored in the land, and the land is our greatest teacher for our ancestors and the sacred, which emanated from the other world. Wasn't somewhere else or up there. It was embedded in this beautiful animate earth where we chose to come and take physical form to reclaim these ways of knowing and being. Today it is to understand that to be firmly anchored in your place, you must know that the landscape around you is not only alive but rich in myth and story and image and symbol. The cards in the place suit of this deck reflect the archetypal and symbolic qualities of specific landscapes that are found throughout Europe and which consequently reflect the tasks or challenges to be focused on along the way, as well as physical landscapes such as river, bog, mountain. And there are 3 otherworldly locations: the Chiron, a portal to the mystery, Fisher's King's Court, representing otherworldly treasures, and Tyre Namaban, I'm so saying that wrong, the otherworldly Isle of Women. So that's what we have here. It's places, and the rest are just here if you want to check that out. Then we just have introducing yourself to the deck. A lot of like Greek mythology too. I just saw like Pytheria. Yeah. I think we'll just get into the cards. But here are some spreads if you want to look into the spreads. That's really cool. Journey, allies, places. So you can pull a card from each section if you want to split them up. That's really cool. And then I think we'll just head on in to bridge. There we go. No picture, so this is our card bridge for reference. And here we have the place between the worlds. So that's also here. The bridge in this card is an in-between place. On one side of the chasm lies the mundane world and the life we've now outgrown. On the other side, the other world shimmers alight with promise and possibility. The bridge invites us to step over. But do we really believe in that magical new world across the water? Do we really believe it will be quite so bright and shiny after we've crossed? The bridge is a point of transition from one place to another, or from one way of being to another. It's a liminal place, the place between stories where the old story is fading and a new one is waiting to emerge. Its invitations are manifold as we hover on the brink of profound transformation. But as we stand there on the bridge, we're asked to embrace uncertainty. This is a time of waiting, of not quite knowing the future. Can we trust in a possible future anyway? Is that magical land really as good as it looks? Can we accept the risk of leaving our known, safe, and familiar world behind and make the decision to cross the indeterminate new one? The bridge card calls on us to believe in the possibility of a new world and a new life, and in the new story that's unfolding before our eyes. In one sense, what's required is a leap of faith. The structure of the bridge is solid and sure beneath our feet, but we can only know this once we've taken the first step to cross it. Whoa. Very insightful, right? Like lots of words of wisdom, which is so interesting. And it does kind of, places, right? The place between worlds, that's so fitting. So yeah, it's a really nice meaning in the guidebook. It makes you think a lot too, like if you put yourself in that position, like if you visualize yourself on the bridge, I feel like that's really helpful as well as to journal and think about that. Visualization is huge, I feel like. But yeah, I enjoy it. I like it. It's nice. And let's just scroll past it. About the artist. And we'll also get about the author, if you want to read that. Really cool stuff. And then just house pages. But yeah, this is the Rooted Woman Oracle 53 card deck and guidebook. I hope it was enjoyable for you. I really like it. I'm excited to dive into each of the stories, the sections. I wonder how they connect. Of course, you'll have to figure that out as you go along. Again, it's always a journey, right? Folktales and fables is what it said, like European folktales and fables. Fables. So that's something to look into if you're interested in that kind of thing. But overall, it's a lovely deck. I like the artwork. And I like the guidebook. I feel like it's very nice, very friendly, very chill kind of deck. But yeah, it's very nice. The cardstock's nice. I feel like you get a lot too. It wasn't very expensive. It's pretty inexpensive, especially for a mass market deck. The illustrations are lovely. Very beginner friendly. And if you want to learn more about like folktales and fables and stories, if you're into like storytelling, or if you want like deep messages, I feel like this is a good book. But of course, you don't have to get it if you don't want to. But yeah, I'm sure you can get it from Amazon, Hay House, and anywhere else they sell decks. But yes, let me know what you think. I don't know what tarot to pair this with. I feel like it would pair nicely with the Enchanting Earth Tarot, but I'm undecided at the moment. I just got it today, so yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you like, and I'll catch you in the next one.